Alana Brophy, weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
Very active day in the weather world, but I don't need to tell you that if you've stepped outside, those winds are whipping at blowing dust relentless as we take that live look from Utah Lake. This is Linden, the Utah Lake beach, where folks were trying to take advantage of the wind, but just not safe to be out on the water with these strong gusts. Wind advisory in effect right now with the red flag warning in effect for this area. Temperature sitting at 93. Above average heat has taken over with the help of those southerly winds. We have several warnings that have been expanded and extended that do impact your Father's Day weekend. The winds don't want to quit. I've got the timeline on when to expect those warnings to lapse and we get some calmer conditions. Also, we're there for you when it comes to those storms. We're tracking them and flash flood potential. The threat holds on for the next couple days. Temperatures right now in the 90s. It's 100 in Salt Lake, third digit day of the season. 94 in Moab, 90s for the I-15 corridor. Cedar City in the upper 80s. 102 in St. George, where strong southerly winds upslope actually cool the area, but it is hot down there. The triple digits came back yesterday and they hold steady. Live look at Monument Valley, where you can see hazy skies because of the blowing dust. We're seeing it throughout the state with these strong winds. Highest numbers, 45 miles per hour in Salt Lake. Look at Milford, Cedar City, not joking around, Price, Castle Country, as well as Moab and Hanksville. Hefty numbers when it comes to the winds, and that's why those warnings are in effect. That high wind warning for the western side of the state holds until 10 p.m. tomorrow, and new this afternoon they extended that into Salt Lake County. So Salt Lake now under that high wind warning as we get through tonight and tomorrow. The wind advisory you see in tan, that includes the Swell, San Pete and Sevier Valleys, Utah County, portions of the north and down south towards Grand Staircase. Well, that actually holds on as well. 55 mile per hour gusts. Wasatch back is part of that, so the winds are not going away, and they actually increase the fire threat as we head into tomorrow. We get an elevated risk all the way over to the basin. Critical fire danger in the west, which is why that red flag warning is not going anywhere as we make it through the weekend. You have to be extremely careful if you're going to be out and about for Father's Day, because rough situation. Approaching system headed our way. Area of high pressure to our east. You notice those storms on the satellite radar on the eastern side of the state, moving from south to north as the monsoon push, right? Some of these just putting out microburst winds. We are going to see moisture increasing as we head into tonight, so the threat of actually wetting storms and flash flood potential is going to be there. Right now it's over near the basin, but pretty quiet throughout the rest of the state, but we know that's going to go up. Okay, so that's something to be aware of. We do have flash flood possibility in all of those areas we love to visit. Now Zion's not part of this. The wind is the big ticket item there, but we do see the threat of storms not just today but into tomorrow, and this includes our national parks. So if you're going there with dad, eyes to the skies. Not the weekend for slot canyons. Can't stress that enough. Not the weekend for it. FUTURECAST shows us why those storms continue on the eastern side of the state. Tomorrow, they want to slide a little into central Utah. The Wasatch Front has a chance of an isolated storm for the next 2 days. That's your whole weekend, so you've got to be careful. And you see, as we head into Sunday, a cold front approaches. We get some activity over in the West Desert. That cold front will open the door for cooler air as we head into next week. Cooler. That sounds nice when you're sitting at 100. 80s, 90s in Salt Lake tomorrow. 80s for the I-15 corridor. Storms in the east. 95 in St. George. Here's a look at the next 7 in Washington County, where we get those 80s for Sunday, which will be nice on Father's Day. Tomorrow we still have our blowing dust. Summer starts on Tuesday. Father's Day forecast statewide. Take a good look. Steady decline in temperatures for the next 2 days. Wind and storms definitely a threat. Wasatch Front 7-day. 90s turning to 80s. To the 70s, and then the 90s come back. We're up, down, and all around, but that's what we love. Keeps it interesting. Jordan, over to you.
Okay, thank